All right, and we are live, guys. Welcome back to the show, the first show of the year. We've decided to rebrand a bit. From henceforth, the show will be called the 442 with Nagarajah Studios. I thought just try and make some make it a bit official a bit. And so we are here for a live watch along of the Manchester Derby, Manchester United playing Manchester City at Old Trafford. For those of y'all who were following us previously, the last Manchester Derby we covered was the 17th September 2025 clash that happened at the Etihad. If for those of y'all who do remember, the Man City took about 17 minutes to open the scoring with Phil Foden. Jeremy Doku floated in a cross that was converted by a Phil Foden header. As for the lineups, based on what we have on with us, United will be going with a 4-2-3-1. Cunha leading, Mbuemo leading the line as the lone striker. Man City will be going with a 4-1-4-1. Their new signing Antoine Semenyo featuring on the right for them. You all might ask why we have chosen this opportunity to come back on. It's been a while since our last live watch along. We've had some decent results in the meantime, and it begs the question why we would restart it at such an uncertain time for the club. The manager, Ruben Amorim, or the ex-manager should I say, Ruben Amorim having been sacked in the weeks leading up to this match. Michael Carrick coming in as the interim manager. It's literally his first game in charge after Darren Fletcher held the reins for the FA Cup knockout against Brighton. Speaking of which, I don't know what they are giving Danny Welbeck the day before a match against United. I think he should be subjected to doping tests every time he plays United, because he seems to be scoring against us every single time. So right now the time is 8:23 Singapore time. We've got about 7 minutes before the game starts. Speaking about Carrick's appointment, this would be his second stint here at Manchester United. For those of you all who remember, his first stint was with in between the time Ole Gunnar Solskjaer left the club and the time before Ralph Rangnick took up the reins. He had us for about 3 matches, including a 3-2 win against Arsenal, which incidentally was his last game. He had 3 games in charge of us. He won 2 and drew 1, basically unbeaten. So I guess it's excellent. I would hope that form carries on today. While not expecting a United win, honestly, be unrealistic, but a draw is probably the best I can hope for. Hoping to see you guys give your opinions as and when you all join the stream. Coming back to Ruben, I feel the manager wasn't given a proper chance per se. He came in midway through last season and has left mid-May of this season. He hasn't had a full season in charge. I don't think it's proper to have come to a conclusion on his abilities when he hasn't had a full season in charge. He was in charge of, or rather he was involved in bringing Matthias Cunha and Bryan Mbuemo, even Benjamin Šeško to the club. So I think if he was actually given more time, a full season and a transfer window after that, he might have brought in a few more players to bolster or to who are more fit, who fit more towards his system of play. But on the other hand, I'm glad to see, or I'm glad to be aware that we will no longer be employing the back three on a regular basis. Let me just check all the technicalities here. I had a bit of an issue with the speaker earlier today. So the players are just coming out now onto the pitch. United being led out by our captain, our Portuguese talismanic captain, Bruno Fernandes. I use the FIFA pronunciations there. Approximately 3 minutes 30 seconds to kick off. Matthias Cunha and Benjamin Šeško amongst the substitutes today. Michael Carrick comes onto the field, applauded onto the field by fans. Let me just test out the system first before. Yep, okay, everything seems to be working. Yep, okay, so the lineups are confirmed. Man City is playing a 4-1-4-1 with what I presume to be not their first choice backline. Rico Lewis and Max Allen being part of the back four. I think they're a bit too young to be considered part of the main four. And of course, their new signing, Antoine Semenyo, featuring on the right wing. The anti-Glazer banners are up, although they're not explicitly anti-Glazers or anti-Ineos. The message is definitely clear, symbolic, that the fans still believe that this is a club for the fans and by the fans. Was having a bit of a sore throat earlier in the day. I was hoping my throat would have cleared up by now. Seems Nemanja Vidic is in the stands today. He's seated right next to the boss, Sir Alex Ferguson. Guardiola just coming over to have a handshake with Michael Carrick for the game. Looks like we're about to be ready for the kickoff. It's going to be Bernardo Silva who's going to take the kickoff for Man City. And we're off. Michael Carrick's first game in charge in his second stint as Manchester United interim manager. City in possession. They're playing keep ball at the moment, Man City. Bernardo Silva. Back to Bernardo Silva again. City have found a bit of space. Number 11, Jeremy Doku. Still Doku. Seems to have brought down. It's going to be a free kick to United. Casemiro being brought down by Jeremy Doku. I think my biggest concern here is that Carrick has fielded Maguire and Casemiro, both slightly older players who arguably have lost quite a bit of pace in their legs. And Erling Haaland is quite the speed monster. Leading up to the game, we've had some predictions on our Instagram page, Nagarajah Studios on Instagram. We had asked the score predictions. We had a couple of 2-1s to Man United. Some Arsenal fans there with wishful thinking as well, as a United win would help to cement their advantage in the league table standings. We've had one 7-0, or rather that person was saying another 7-0 in jest of the 7-0 drubbing by Liverpool. Patrick Dorguuuuu, that is cleared by Kushnov, is going out for a corner for Man United. There was a searching cross by Patrick Dorguuuuu, but unfortunately Bryan Mbuemo was the only one in the box. It's going to be Man United's first corner of the game, to be taken by the captain, Bruno Fernandes. The corner is whipped in. Oh, off the crossbar! Ooh, that was so close. Harry Maguire. I just said I was worried about him playing because he was going to be slow and everything, but he has come in with the first attempt at goal, which has unfortunately come off the crossbar. Donnarumma was nowhere near that. Three minutes into the game, and that was a positive start from Man United. But then again, we've seen this pattern before. The opening 10 minutes will be kind of promising, and the moment we concede a goal, everything just unravels from there. So I hope that is not the case today. The ball's gone out for a United throw-in. I guess this makeshift back four, despite the fact that Haaland has started, this makeshift back four for City gives me a little bit of hope. Carrick has strategically, I believe, left left Sheshko and Cunha on the bench, hopefully to bring them on later to add a bit of pace to the attack once there are some tired legs on the field. That's a poor touch from Dalot, who has lost the ball, but it's recovered by Diallo. It's going to be a free kick for City. Jeremy Doku going to ground there, being the infraction the referee is relying on. City in possession. United have broken through, but Donnarumma comes off his line out of the penalty box to clear that. City with a quick restart for a free kick. They're on the attack. Semenyo. It's gotten past two defenders, but it's cleared away by Kobe Mainoo. Semenyo has had a great start for Man City, starring in the 10-1 drubbing of Exeter in the cup games. He'll be hoping to carry on with that form here. It would be a great way for him to cement himself in the hearts of the City fans. There is a wild clearance by Diogo Dalot, collected by Luke Shaw. Possessions with United. Now Dalot still on the ball. He's found Diallo on the right. Whips it in, but there's nobody. Oh, they're so close. Bryan Mbuemo was just a bit away, but the ball fell out to Kobe Mainoo. It was a weak shot, calmly collected by Donnarumma. The ball's kept in. United still in possession in their own half, but no, the referee's called it back for a City throw-in. Just a reminder that the last home game or the last league game that Carrick was in charge for Man United. Oh wait, Mbuemo was broken in. Oh no, the ball was collected by Donnarumma. Rodri in possession for Man City. So as I was saying, the last game that Carrick was in charge for Man United, it was a 3-2 home victory against Arsenal. So we could be in for yet another high-scoring game. I just hope that United would score as well. City in possession. Rodri, the number 6 for Man City. Jeremy Doku, now in possession, number 11. Tries to whip it in, but it's gone out for a corner for Man City to be taken by Doku himself. So that's one corner apiece, with Man City's corner to be taken now by Jeremy Doku. Haaland is being marked by Luke Shaw, but that was Jeremy Doku's ball directly to a United player. Unfortunately, the clearance goes nowhere and it's safely with Donnarumma. City happy to keep possession here. They're back four. Dorguuuu's dispossessed here, but it's going to be a free kick. Might be a yellow card because Dorguuuuu is writhing in pain. The referee reaches for his pocket. Yep, it's going to be a yellow card. The first yellow card of the match. Diogo Dalot going into the book. Oh, the replay looks bad. Didn't make contact with the ball at all. Catches Dorguuuuu on the knee. Ooh, that's just bad. Can't argue with the yellow there. Dorguuuuu still clutching his knee. I don't know how long more I can wait for Mazraoui to be back from AFCON. Dalot has been making a number of avoidable mistakes recently. Foden takes the free kick, cleared away by Mbuemo. The ball's loose. The referee's blown the whistle. It's going to be a free kick to United. So Alex Ferguson looks on in the stands, seated next to Nemanja Vidic. So City have picked up a bit of momentum here. But it is United who are still in possession. It's Erling Haaland with the ball. It's dispossessed, but he's got possession back again. Still in the penalty box. It's Semenyo, but possession has been lost. I think it's going to be a goal kick. Let's have a look at the replay. It is going to be a goal kick for Man United. It's a dangerous game to play at the back when you're playing against City. Mbuemo. Dalot might be offside. Yeah, he is. Oh my goodness. I don't know how long more I have to put up with this. We didn't have to wait for VAR. He was so clearly offside. I think even he knew. He didn't even bother to run for the ball. Sir Jim Ratcliffe is in attendance. Donnarumma plays the ball out. Max Allen with the ball. Nathan Ake. The ball was deemed to be put out for a City throw-in. Quickly taken. Semenyo in possession for Man City. The ball's whipped in. Ooh. That was a header by Bernardo Silva. Just crept over the bar. That could have been 1-0 to Man City. Thank goodness it isn't. Ooh. Silva almost with the free header there. Dalot a bit late to close him down. Mbuemo struggling to keep possession. The ball's landed for Patrick Dorguuuuu. Kobbie Mainoo back to Luke Shaw. He's pumping it upfield. It's cleared away by Kushanov. It's going to be a United throw-in. Mbuemo is calling for more United players to come up for this throw-in. It's quite deep into the half, into Man City's half. It's going to be Diogo Dalot who takes the throw-in. There is a deep throw-in, but it's cleared away by City's defense. The ball falls to Lisandro Martinez, who plays it all the way back to Sunday Lemons. Scrapping for possession. Kobbie Mainoo comes away with it. Almost finds Patrick Dorguuuuu, but Kushanov is quick to the ball. Oh, wait, no. Dorguuuu's struggling. He's brought down, but our referee waves play on. It's Man City in possession. Right outside the box too. That would have been a gift. Oh, it seems United are going into the book for the second time. I think it's going to be Kobbie Mainoo, or is it Luke Shaw? Martinez is arguing with the referee. Not sure which City player has gone down here. Stop arguing with the referee, guys. You don't need another yellow just for talking back to the referee. So according to the replay, it looks like Luke Shaw is the one who's going to... Yep, it's Shaw going to the book for taking down Rodri in the scrap for possession. Shaw's having a word with the linesman who's not having any of it. It is ridiculous. 17 minutes and we already 2 players have gone into the book. Yellow cards for both Diogo Dalot and Luke Shaw, both ends of our defense. Both ends of our back four, to be more precise. But on the plus side, it's 17 minutes and Phil Foden is yet to open the scoring for Man City. For those of you all who will recall the last Manchester derby we covered, 17 September 2025, it took 17 minutes for Phil Foden to head in across from Jeremy Doku to make it 1-0 for Man City. It's Diogo Dalot. It's an overhit pass that's going to go out for a goal kick. He's trying to find Amad Diallo, but it's a misplaced pass, or a mishit pass rather. It's a real pity he would have been onside too. I'm not sure who we have that we can bring on for Dalot in the second half. If Dalot comes off at all. City is still in possession. Jeremy Doku on the left. Back to Nathan Ake, I guess his name is. Doku back to Rodri. City happy to keep possession, trying to find some space for that breakthrough. Nathan Ake races down the left, dispossessed. The ball's picked up by Maguire. He's going to let it run out of play. There seems to be a tussle between Bernardo Silva and Harry Maguire. There's going to be a goal kick for United. Just come up to 20 minutes into the game. It's a very even game so far, I would say. The scoreline is quite accurate in that sense. Amad Diallo out-muscled there, but it's going to be a free kick to Man City because offside. I'm not sure if City are playing the offside line really well or if United's boys are just not watching their lines properly. City dispossessed. The referee waves play on. It's Amad Diallo. Bruno Fernandes whips it in for Mbuemo. Missed it. But it's Patrick Dorguuuuu. Oh, whipped away by Donnarumma. That was a good attempt. A promising attempt. Mbuemo had... the ball was intended for Mbuemo, but it was a bit of a miss hit. Didn't reach Mbuemo. Went past him. Patrick Dorguuuuu almost connected with the volley, but it was yet another miss hit and it's cleared away by City's defense. It is Rico Lewis on the right for Man City. Kushanov. Nathan Ake. Jeremy Doku. There was a through ball from Jeremy Doku looking for Bernardo Silva, but unfortunately it's a bit overhit. The ball's going out for a goal kick for Man United. That was a good save from Donnarumma earlier, where the ball didn't find Mbuemo and landed for Patrick Dorguuuuu. Connected with the volley, but Donnarumma was already there in position. Patrick Dorguuuuu barely keeps the ball in play. It's United on the attack. It's going to be Luke Shaw. It's a cross, safely collected by Donnarumma. City still in possession. Their back four is quite involved in the attack. Max Allen. Nathan Ake. Sorry. Semenyo. Well, still with City. This is pretty unlike of Man City to play a very safe game. But it's Antoine Semenyo. The searching ball for Jeremy Doku. He's trying to get past Diego Dallo, who clears the ball for a Man City throw in. It's a last ditch slide tackle there. It's a Man City's second corner of the game. Coming up to 25 minutes. It's going to be Phil Foden who takes the corner. Whipped in. Cleared away by the defense, but the ball falls back to Man City. It's Bernardo Silva puts it all the way back for Donnarumma. Donnarumma holds the ball for Silva to come in. Take it from him, but it's back with Donnarumma. City pushing up an attack. Rodri. Man City still in possession at the halfway line. They've broken through. Cleared. The ball falls to Patrick Dorguuuuu. Pumps it away, but it comes off, I think, cushion off, and it's going to go up for a United throw-in. The throw-ins to be taken by Luke Shaw. I think that's Phil Foden with the breakaway. It's found Jeremy Doku. Dalot. The dispossessed ball has fallen to Dalot. The clearance has fallen to Nathan Ake. Rodri in the centre of the park. He's found Foden. Semenyo. Semenyo is brought down by Luke Shaw, but is found to be a fair tackle. And as Patrick Dorguuuuu has been brought down by Rico Lewis, is going to be a free kick to Man United. The loose balls picked up by Nathan Ake. Founds Jeremy Doku. Jeremy Doku's crossed the halfway line. In United's half now, Rodri. Phil Foden. Balls with Patrick Dorguuuuu, who finds Bruno Fernandes. That is a ball, a high ball that finds Amad Diallo. Whipped in by Amad Diallo. Oh, meant for Bryan Mbuemo, who gets there, but it is a soft header picked up by Donnarumma. That is a free kick for Man City. Kobbie Mainoo determined to be the offending player. Rodri again, who has been brought down here. Ooh, Mainoo's a lucky boy to not get a yellow for that one. There was a boot on the back of Rodri's foot around the heel, where he didn't get any of the ball. The free kick is taken. Possession of Man City. Nathan Ake on the left, towards the centre. City player has been brought down, but the referee waves play on because possession is still with City. Nathan Ake. This City dispossessed by Casemiro. The ball falls to Patrick Dorguuuuu. Now it's with Kobbie Mainoo. Casemiro again. It is a looping ball that finds Amad Diallo. Diallo still. But dispossessed by Jeremy Doku, who puts the ball for Semenyo, who does lose it, and the loose ball is picked up by Luke Shaw. Possession still with City, deep in their half, but Jeremy Doku has acres of space now. He's brought it over the halfway line. And he has found Bernardo Silva. The ball's back to Jeremy Doku. There was a miss. Jeremy Doku with a shot. Ooh, blocked away. The ball falls back with Kushanov. Bernardo Silva on the left. Excuse me. There was a looping cross, but Haaland and Semenyo were unable to get anywhere near it. We are now 30 minutes into the game, 15 minutes away from halftime, and it's going to be a goal kick for Manchester United. As it stands, Arsenal fans will have reason to celebrate. City in possession. Dispossessed. Man United on the ball. Mbuemo. Dispossessed by City again. Jeremy Doku was brought down, but the referee waves play on. United on the ball. Patrick Dorguuuuu. Bruno Fernandes. Okay, I won't be pretentious. I'll say Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Fernandes. Mbuemo was being brought down in the box when he didn't have possession, but the referee waves play on. That is just nonsense. But Bruno Fernandes had possession. He was trying to find Mbuemo again, but Mbuemo was deemed offside. Oh no, he wasn't. Oh, that is a bad call by the ref. He wasn't offside. On the other end, Lemons came out to collect the ball. Amad Diallo's free, but he might be offside. He's broken free. Yes! Oh no, but he might actually be offside. No. They delayed in calling it. It's offside. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I thought it was too good to be true. Yeah, he's offside. At least from this angle, he looks offside. The linesman did wait for him to put the ball in before raising the flag. The referee, in agreement with the linesman, it's going to be offside. Oh, wait. They might be checking it. I am not sure what's going on. Obviously, we can't have the sound on for this watch-alongs because for copyright reasons. But based on the video, it seems like the play's been stopped for VAR to check it. But looks like no, the decision is going to stand that he is offside. Yep. That is ridiculous though. The standards for offside these days is really ridiculous. How can somebody be offside if they're like a toe past the line? I would think like at least they would have to be up to the knee past the line for it to be considered offside. Just strained my throat for nothing, screaming for what I thought was going to be a goal. Rodri dispossessed by Bruno Fernandes, but that was deemed to be a foul. It's going to be a free kick for Man City. That's quickly taken. Nathan Ake in possession for City. We are now 35 minutes, 10 minutes away from halftime. It is still Manchester United 0, Man City 0. Jeremy Doku on the left. Whips it in. Oh. Nobody went up to clear, and Sonny Lemons almost missed it. Well, he seems to have gotten a finger to it, and it's going to count as a corner. He should have just left it. It was going out anyway. But good on him for being alert. It's Foden to take the corner. It's almost in. That almost went in. Thank goodness. But we are still, the deadlock is still yet to be broken. Possession with City. That was so close. Jeremy Doku on the left. Nathan Ake, Rodri. Rodri still. Bernardo Silva puts it out for Jeremy Doku. Nathan Ake whips it in. That's Martinez with a header away. But the ball's still not out of it's Martinez, another header, but it falls to Semenyo, who plays it back. Rodri. Kushinov. Semenyo. Rodri. Oh, Phil Foden, I think. Semenyo. Rodri lifts it, but the ball's with Mbuemo now. Mbuemo's not going to get there in time. That's, I think, Alen who's put it back for Donnarumma. Nathan Ake now in possession. Jeremy Doku. Nathan Ake. Semenyo. Kushinov. Nathan Ake. It's Foden. Puts it back for Rodri. Finds Kushinov. Nathan Ake. Oh my god, it's Semenyo now. Ooh. And Semenyo's shot goes wide. Oh. We have defended quite well up to this point. But of course, City has had some bad finishing as well. It's a United goal kick here. Pumped upfield. Mbuemo gets a header. Now with Dalot. There's plays it to the center. Ball's now with Diallo. Kobe. Dalot. Back to Maguire. Martinez. It's a searching ball for Bruno Fernandes. The flag stayed down still. It's Fernandes. Yes! This time, I think the flag has stayed down. Oh no, he's put it up again. Oh my god. That is the second time I've celebrated for nothing. Oh my god. Yeah. There's no argument there. He was more offside than Ahmad was. The referees should just, put the flag up the moment the player is offside. Don't wait for them to score, and just let us dream and then shoot us down just like that. There's no way VAR is going to give this. He is clearly offside by VAR standards. Yep. More of his foot is offside there compared to Diallo. Oh my god, half his body is in front. Oh my god. This game is going to end in heartbreak for us, isn't it? We've had two goals ruled offside. This is just the fate. Looks like fate is written in the stars. We're not going to win this game, are we? Haaland, but United in possession. Harry Maguire. It's Bruno Fernandes. It's found Casemiro. It's back with Bruno Fernandes. Mbuemo. Harry Maguire. Diogo Dalot. Harry Maguire again. Back to Diogo Dalot. Harry Maguire again. Puts it away to center there. It's a great turn by Mbuemo. Luke Shaw. Mbuemo. Dispossessed. But the ball has fallen to Patrick Dorguuuuu. Diogo Dalot. Come on, don't fuck it up from here. Diogo Dalot. Dispossessed by City. So close though. Martinez barely gets there. Put it out for a City throw in. We are 2 minutes away from the end of the first half in regulation time. 43 minutes. No news yet about extra time. But I think based on the number of stoppages, I think we should get at least 4 or 5 minutes. We'll see. City in possession. Donnarumma. Oh, that pass was almost intercepted by Mbuemo. Jeremy Doku on the left with acres of space here. Nathan Ake. Rodri. I think City's game plan is to play it safe, tire out the United players, and push on the counter. They've almost unlocked United's defense about 2 or 3 times in this first half. Jeremy Doku. Kushanov. Semenyo. Rodri. Dalot stepped the ball out for a throw-in for Man City. It's going to be only 2 minutes of added time here. Please don't concede. With 2 minutes added time left to go, please don't concede. Please see out the first half. Nathan Ake in possession. City trying to run down the clock, but they're deep in United's half. It would make sense for them to try and push. It's going to be a United throw-in. Approximately 1.5 minutes left. Diogo Dalot to take this throw-in for United. Mbuemo was dispossessed. Haaland. Oh, Patrick Dorguuuuu picked up on the loose ball, but will he be dispossessed? It's going to be a free kick for United. With barely half a minute left. Let's see, I think it's Rodri. It's going to go into the book. It is Rodri who gets the yellow card. Rodri, the player who got Dalot and Luke Shaw yellow carded, himself gets yellow carded few seconds before the first half comes to a close. Bruno Fernandes takes a free kick, but the ball's... Oh no, it's going to be a call back for his free kick to City, but I think that might be the close of the first half. Luke Shaw is being penalised for having brought down Haaland. But yep, that is the end of the first half here in the first Manchester derby of 2026. The score at halftime is Manchester United 0, Manchester City 0. Carrick still maintaining his unbeaten record here as interim manager of Manchester United. Wow. For a 0-0, a game that is currently still at 0-0, that was actually pretty exciting, I would say. Both sides having had a number of chances, with City actually having clear opportunities to have gone ahead. United's real sole chance being their first attempt at goal, the Harry Maguire attempted header from the corner, but unfortunately that came off the crossbar. We've had 2 goals. Unfortunately, those 2 were ruled out for offside. One by Amad Diallo and the other by Bruno Fernandes. So there have been promising signs from Man United. I'm actually looking forward to the second half. But prior to that, let me just go and refill my water bottle. It's going to be dead air for 2 minutes, but please bear with me. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. So, with the score at 0-0 right now, we still do have a second half to look forward to with Benjamin Šeško and Matthias Cunha still on the bench. Just setting up for the second half here. I think from an attacking perspective, I think what Carrick tried to have done here is trying to utilize Mbuemo's speed or Mbuemo's pace by putting him up there as the target man. The idea is there. The the attack being led down by somewhat inaccurate crosses. But Mbuemo does test Kushinov and Max Allen when push comes to shove, but he does get outpaced at the last bit. So I'm not sure how Carrick is gonna tweak the gameplay or his tactics to overcome this. I would suggest bringing on Šeško at about the 60th minute, but I'm not sure if pushing Mbuemo to the side to make way for Šeško, meaning Ahmad would have to come off. I'm not sure whether that is a good idea, because Ahmad has, as you will know, come up with some last minute goals that have saved United's blushes on many occasions. So it is a difficult choice for Carrick. I'm trying to think of other ways. But 4-2-3-1 seems to be quite an efficient formation. It's quite a stable one so far, with Dalot proving to be the only blatant weakling so far, be it in terms of his defensive play or in terms of going up. Let me just plug in a bit here for those of y'all who may re-watch this. You can follow us at Nagarajah Studios on Instagram to keep up with future schedules of the 442 show by Nagarajah Studios, further watch-alongs. We are in the midst of preparing for the next watch-along, which would be the next match week, Manchester United and Arsenal. But of course, do follow us on Instagram for updates on whether or not we will be proceeding with that show. At the point of recording, we are at 16 subscribers. We're hoping to reach 20, or better yet 25 by the end of the year. And hopefully we'll progress from there. I think the most worrisome thing on the left for Man City would be that where Jeremy Doku has been cornered, Nathan Ake has proven himself able to cut in or to cut down the line on his behalf. That has its pros and cons. The pros being that if Nathan Ake is dispossessed in such a situation, United will have quite a large amount of space on the right to make use of. On the other hand, not to jinx it, but Haaland has been slightly quiet in this first half. From what I would say, Man City's clearest chance would have been that of Max Allen, number 68 of Man City. The defender having almost put it in the top right corner past Sané Lemons, but Lemons came in clutch with a save. If I had to put a bet, not a bet. No. If I had to guess who would break the deadlock on behalf of United, I would say either Mbuemo or Amad Diallo. But Diallo's game seems to be focused on putting in a cross instead of taking a shot even when he's at the edge of the box. That might be tactical instructions from Carrick, because as Ahmad has proven himself to be able to take shots from these sort of positions. Before. At this time of watching, United and City are the only teams to be playing as of this time. I believe the rest of the matches are beginning at 11 p.m. Singapore time. I considered doing the Liverpool-Burnley match as a watch-along as well, but I don't think it'll be worth it, because while Burnley might put up a fight, I don't see how Liverpool are going to lose this one. Neither, and similarly, I don't think Arsenal are going to drop points against Nottingham Forest later at 1:30 a.m. Singapore time. Looking at the rest of the lineup, I think this is honestly the biggest billing for this game week. Chelsea and Brentford might be worth a watch 11 p.m. Singapore time, because this, I think, would be Liam Rosenior's first full league match in charge. Oh wait, there was that Arsenal game. Oh no, that was the FA Cup. Oh no, the EFL first leg, I think. So yeah, this might be his first full league game in charge. For those of y'all who did watch the EFL first leg between Chelsea and Arsenal, semi-final first leg between Chelsea and Arsenal, the new Chelsea under Rosenior seems to be somewhat revived. They did lose 3-2, but I would say the attacking play seemed a little more cogent. I think Garnacho, the traitor, got 2 goals. He had a brace. Good for him, but you know. You don't just forget these things. I don't think United fans, we see Garnacho, our treatment of Garnacho, the same way as Liverpool fans treated Trent Alexander-Arnold. I would say Alexander-Arnold was a lot more respectful when he tried to leave for Real Madrid. There are 2 substitutions going to be made here at halftime for Man City. I think it's going to be Kushanov and Max Allen who are coming off. Interestingly enough, Pep is making a defensive substitution. Second half just kicked off here. Oops, let me just... Just updated the clock there. So it is United on the attack. Kobe Mainoo trying to find Diogo Dalot. Oh my god. That would have been Dalot's first good contribution here. He whipped the ball in. Both Mbuemo and Dorguuuuu were in the box, but neither of them were able to get onto that ball. Fernandes was there too, but it's just a bit overhit by Dalot there. Possession's been picked up by United. It's trying to find Ahmad. Ahmad's gone to the ball. Just happy to keep possession as they're being closed down here. City's Mbuemo's trying to pick up possession. The loose ball's picked up by Ahmad, Casemiro, Mbuemo. Dispossessed. Jeremy Doku in possession for City. Brought down, but the referee waves play on. But it's now pulled back because City have lost possession. This has been an invigorating game, really. Quite a edge of the seat one, even though it's still 0-0. Ball's gone out for a City throw-in, taken by Rico Lewis. So I'm yet to confirm who the substitutes are, but the number 33 O'Reilly is one of those who has come onto the field. But he has gone into the book for tugging onto the shirt of Amad Diallo. It's a good sign, really. 2 minutes he's been on and he's already gotten a yellow card. That's great from a United perspective. The free kick to be taken by Bruno Fernandes, pretty far out, near the touchline. Cleared by City's defense. The loose ball picked up by City's defense and it's cleared. Patrick Dorguuuuu. Well, the ball's gone out for a City throw-in. Pep and Carrick both on the line, shouting instructions at their players. So it seems that Nathan Ake has moved into the center of defense after that halftime substitution. Antoine Semenyo, dispossessed by United. City back in possession. Ball's being played back to Nathan Ake. City still in possession, close to the halfway line. Number 45, Kushinov in possession, is found. The ball's still with City, but thankfully they still haven't found a way to break through. But, oh my god, I just jinxed it. The ball's recovered by United. Mbuemo would have been offside there, so I think he just lets the ball go to Donnarumma. Semenyo, Rodri, back to Nathan Ake, now Kushinov, Semenyo, Nathan Ake, O'Reilly, Rodri, it is a clearance by City that is picked up by Maguire, but he has nobody on him. Haaland tries to close him down, but Maguire seems to have got it off. Mbuemo held off by Nathan Ake, but possession's now with Patrick Dorguuuuu on the left. Bruno Fernandes. He is closed down, but he managed to get the ball off to Luke Shaw, Kobbie Mainoo. Martinez. It's a quick switch of play to Amad Diallo. Diogo Dalot. Mbuemo crosses it in. Ooh! Cleared away by City's defense. There was Amad Diallo trying to go for the spectacular there, but the City's defense got there before he did. Luke Shaw in possession. That's a clever back heel by Bruno Fernandes. And that is Patrick Dorguuuuu, who has gone to ground, but referee waves play on. That was I've never seen such a technical back pass by a United player in recent years. These are the moments of magic, I guess, that we've missed from United teams recently. These levels of creativity. Antoine Semenyo. It's a clearance by Bruno Fernandes, who's picked up by Man City. Semenyo's in the penalty box. It's a shot by Man City's number 10, picked up by United's defense. It is a loose ball that's going to be picked up by City. It's a pity that Mbuemo started running away without looking back at the ball. It's a pass meant for, oh my god, Haaland's in the box! Ooh, that is a great save by... that's a great save by Martinez. A sliding tackle to prevent Haaland's shot. It's gone out for a corner. This Haaland's an absolute monster, man. He's had a quiet game so far, but he still managed to find a open pocket of space. This is going to be Manchester City's fourth corner at 53 minutes, going on to 54. The corner's whipped in right into the hands of Sanny Lemons. He's thrown it out, trying to find Mbuemo, but Kushinov gets there first. It's going to be a throw in to Man United. Throw in taken by Luke Shaw. Mbuemo's pass picked up by Rodri. Possession back with Donnarumma for Man City. Kushinov. The loose ball picked up by City. Moving forward, there are only 3 City players, or 4, including Semenyo. Rodri is come running down. Dorguuuuu finds him. The ball's now with Rico Lewis on the edge of the box. He tries to find Haaland. The ball's still with Man City on the right, with the number 10, Ryan Cherki. Oh, he's the other one who has come on at halftime. Semenyo has been dispossessed by Lisandro Martinez, who's put the ball out. For a City throw-in. Semenyo back to Bernardo Silva. Back to Bernardo Silva again. It's Nathan Ak in the middle of the park with absolutely so much space. United players are closing down on the space, but it's Jeremy Doku in possession. Dispossessed is found Mbuemo. And it is going to be a free kick to United. Jeremy Doku, I think, is brought down. Diogo Dalot. Another positive contribution by Dalot. But I think, oh my god, it is again Fernandes, who again is caught for offside. Oh my god, our guys have to work on their beating the offside trap. This is not going to end well if we keep getting caught offside when we have clear-cut chances. Possessions now with Luke Shaw. Mbuemo, Patrick Dorguuuuu. What a pass. Is absolutely switched on to the other, all the way to the other side with Amad Diallo. He's in the penalty box. Diallo! Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, the rebound came to Casemiro, but is it out for a corner? Oh no, it's going to be out for a goal kick. Oh, that was so close. Are you serious? Is Ahmad offside yet again? Okay, I don't think he is, but that was a great shot blocked by Donnarumma, who managed to pick himself up for the rebound by Casemiro. That is so unlucky for Casemiro. It's a clearance by Harry Maguire, but it's picked up by City's defense. scrap for possession here, but it seems that Kobe Mainoo has managed to put it out for Dorguuuuu. His misplaced pass being cleared by City. It's going to be a throw-in for Man United. Harry Maguire. Lisandro Martinez tries to find Patrick Dorguuuuu, but it's going to go into the arms of Donnarumma. Donnarumma's height is coming in really clutch here for City, because most of United's cross are a bit too low where it's right into his arms, and it's Ryan Cherki on the right. He tries to find Semenyo, but the ball ends up with Patrick Dorguuuuu. Dorguuuuu is being closed down here. Casemiro's been pushed to the ground, but the throw-in still goes to Man City. Bernardo Silva. The ball's played all the way back to Gianluigi Donnarumma. That's City still in the middle of the park here. Bernardo Silva finds Rico Luis. Puts it out for Semenyo on the right. Semenyo. The ball's back with Nathan Ake. Kushanov. City's possession game is absolutely phenomenal here. Ryan Cherki finds Jeremy Doku. Man City still in possession. Kushanov at the edge of United's penalty box plays it back for Nathan Ake. Oh, there was a cutting pass, but unfortunately for City it's gone straight into the grateful arms of Sandy Lamans for Man United. Rolls it out to Lisandro Martinez. We are now at the 60-minute mark, ladies and gentlemen. 2/3 of the game has elapsed and we are still at a stalemate. Manchester United's 0, Manchester City 0 at Old Trafford. Luke Shaw. Possession's been lost. City picked it up. It's Haaland. Dispossessed. Martinez playing a dangerous game. Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire is still going. It is Amad Diallo. Plays it back for Dorguuuuu. Harry Maguire again. Kobe Mainoo. Luke Shaw. Patrick Dorguuuuu. It is Kobe Mainoo. Kobe Mainoo. Somebody's gone down in the United player has gone down in the box there, but unrelated to play off the ball, but the referee is saying play on. It is Luke Shaw in possession for United. Lisandro Martinez. Patrick Dorguuuuu on the ball, but the ball is put out of play by City. Oh no, it's kept in. Lisandro Martinez on the ball. Kobe Mainoo's almost dispossessed here, but it's kept on, and it's Amad Diallo now in possession for United. Bruno Fernandes. Mbuemo! Ooh. Saved by Donnarumma. It's Haaland on the counter attack for City. It's dispossessed. Oh my goodness. What? It's going to be a free kick to City, I think. It's a clash between Harry Maguire and Haaland, but the decision has gone City's way. I tell you, man, Donnarumma's height has been instrumental in City's defense, at least in this game. Harry Maguire is still struggling to get up here. That was quite a dangerous challenge. No malice in it, but he would have, if Haaland were less of a physical boy, that could have ended quite badly for him. But it is Harry Maguire who comes away with open wounds on his knee, or open cuts, I should say, on his knee. It's a free kick taken by Man City, cleared away. Mbuemo put the ball to Fernandes. He has two options. Diallo is still open, but he finds Mbuemo. And Mbuemo's put it in. Yes! Bryan Mbuemo puts Manchester United ahead in this derby in the 64th minute. Oh, yes, I can finally celebrate, exacerbate my sore throat, and it's going to be worth it. This time there's no way it's going to be called offside. The Champions League winning goalkeeper with Paris Saint-Germain, Gianluigi Donnarumma, is finally beaten by Bryan Mbuemo. And at 65 minutes, in Michael Carrick's first full game in charge in his second stint as Manchester United's interim manager, Manchester United are now 1-0 ahead against Man City at Old Trafford. Oh my god, my heart is still beating quite fast here. City have kicked off again. Oh no. Dispossessed by Lisandro Martinez. The referee has not blown the whistle. Manchester United still in possession. Casemiro. Comes off, I think, Bernardo Silva. It's going to be a United throw-in. No substitutions yet for Manchester United. Man City already have 2 at the stroke of half-time. At the beginning of the second half, to be more precise. Loose ball picked up by Kobbie Mainoo. Amad Diallo on the attack. Oh! Diallo's shot skims past the post. It is going to be a goal kick. Amad Diallo closed down by O'Reilly there, forcing the error. Rico Lewis on the attack for Man City. The ball's gone out for a City throw-in. It's come off Bruno Fernandes. Nathan Ake in the center of the park for Man City. Kushanov. Jeremy Doku. Back to Kushanov. Oh, sorry, that was Semenyo on the right. Jeremy Doku down on the left. It's been brought down. It's going to be a free kick to Man City on the left at the edge of the box. In the team news for the Liverpool and Burnley game, it seems Hugo Ekitike is back in action, named in the starting lineup as the lone striker in Liverpool's own 4-2-3-1. That can't be good news for Burnley, who are going to go with a 3-4-3. I don't know why Burnley is going with a back three against Liverpool, but sure. The free kick taken by City. It's headed away by Dorguuuuu for what would be, I would think, Man City's 5th or 6th corner. The corners floated in, cleared away. Mbuemo pumps it up for a throw in. It's an excellent assist by Bruno Fernandes, followed by a clean, sublime finish by Bryan Mbuemo for us to take the lead here. It seems for Man United's first substitution, it is going to be Bryan Mbuemo who comes off for Matthias Cunha. The ball's with Lisandro Martinez. Bruno Fernandes has been dispossessed by City. It is Antoine Semenyo, dispossessed by Harry Maguire. Patrick Dorguuuuu has been intercepted by Rico Lewis. On the right is Ryan Cherki's shot. Oh no, it's Bernardo Silva's shot has been blocked, but Dorguuuuu has picked up the ball from Jeremy Doku. Interception by City, and the ball goes out for a United throw-in. 71 minutes here, less than 20 minutes in regulation time here at Old Trafford. City in possession in their own half. It seems Casemiro has gone down here, away from the play. He's clutching his mouth. Have to wait for the replay to see what's going on here. It seems he was caught by Haaland. I think it's Haaland's palm, I think. But it's deemed to be a legal challenge thereby. So as it stands, if the game finishes this way, United will move up to the 4th position, equal on points with Liverpool at 35 points. We would require Liverpool to lose to Burnley to remain in the 4th position. But I think we all know how unlikely that is. Oh my goodness. Kushner in possession for Man City. Ryan Shirky in the middle of the park. He has Semenyo on the right, but the ball ends up with Semenyo. Dispossessed. Patrick Dorguuuuu has been held back by Rico Lewis, who goes in the book. Yellow card for City's right back for restraining Patrick Dorguuuuu, pulling on his right hand. Patrick Dorguuuuu in possession. Bruno Fernandes attempted pass goes out for a throw. Dispossessed by Man City, goes out for a United throw-in. It's really brave of Carrick to have not made any other substitutions at the 75th minute mark. His only substitution being Bryan, Matthias Cunha coming on for Bryan Mbuemo. United still in possession, but the whole City team is back. It's Matthias Cunha now, coming down the right. There's nobody there. Patrick Dorguuuuu! Yes! Patrick Dorguuuuu has put in the second goal for Manchester United. At 75 minutes, Manchester United are up 2-0 at Old Trafford. Brilliant. Matthias Cunha whipped in a sublime cross, almost pin perfect. Patrick Dorguuuuu with what I think is a first time. Was it? I think it's a first touch. With his first touch, beats Gianluigi Donnarumma to put. Oh wait, is he offside? Okay, Cunha is not offside here. Oh, that's a brilliant run in by Patrick Dorguuuuu. First touch. It's not even a controlled touch. He just jumps in, gets a leg on it, and beats Donnarumma. Michael Carrick is overjoyed. Hey man, I would be too. My first game in charge against Manchester City. How nerve-wracking that would have been. But he is now in cruise control. But City are on the attack again. Semenyo's pass couldn't reach. I think that was Bernardo Silva. Semenyo's dispossessed again. The ball's cleared. It is going to be a throw-in for Manchester United. I really hope I'm not dreaming though. My biggest fear right now is somebody's gonna wake me up, gonna pinch me on the arm and go, hey, wake up, man. And I'm gonna find out this whole game has been a dream. Unbelievable. But then again, this is not Manchester City's preferred defensive lineup. This is not their first choice defensive lineup. But not to take anything away from our lead. Our United's players have worked hard for this lead. It is Antoine Semenyo taking on 3 United defenders, but is dispossessed. The ball's now with Bruno Fernandes. Goes to ground, but nothing doing. City still play on. Jeremy Doku dispossessed by United. The ball still with City. Cleared away by Casemiro, but it's going to be a free kick to City. Casemiro himself goes to ground. The 5-time Champions League winner looks a bit naked. There's going to be a triple substitution for Manchester City and a single one for Man United. Oh no, it's going to be Ugarte who's coming on. Oh my goodness. Probably for Casemiro, I would think. So it's Bernardo Silva who's going to come off for Man City. Erling Haaland is being withdrawn as well, with Jeremy Doku lining up the third outgoing substitution, with Reinders, Ait Nouri and Mukasa, the number 63 for Manchester City, coming on in place of them. Wow, this is a brave move by Pep to remove Haaland. Although he has been quiet, So it is Casemiro who's going to come off at the 80th minute to be replaced by Manuel Ugarte. This is absolutely brilliant. I hope the football gods let it stay this way until the end of the match. Ugarte, who has made quite a number of mistakes in recent games, is given the last 10 minutes of regulation time to redeem himself. The free kick to be taken by Ryan Cherki, floated across United's defense. It's cleared away. The ball's gonna still be in City's possession. Pep Guardiola looking understandably worried, and the fans of the noisy neighbours are quiet at the moment. Some of them are looking at their phones instead of looking at the match. This has been a great day for Manchester. When push comes to shove, Manchester will always be red. It is Patrick Dorguuuuu who has been held off by Kushanov, but the ball will be picked up by United's defence. Luke Shaw heading it back to Sané Lamens. Who picks it up in lieu of the oncoming, I think that's Ait Nouri. Oh no, that was Mukasa. Bruno Fernandes dispossessed by City. It's Rodri in possession, but his overhead pass is going to be picked up by Harry Maguire. Manchester United in possession down the right hand side of attack. Diogo Dalot finds Amad Diallo, who puts it back for Luke Shaw, who finds Patrick Dorguuuuu, but Dorguuuuu is dispossessed by City. His pass intercepted by Luke Shaw. Bruno Fernandes now on the left. Kobbie Mainoo gets brought down in the box, but it is, the referee calls it to be a slip. Donnarumma throws the ball out. Oh my god, my throat is dry. Nathan Ake. Ryan Shirky. Sorry, that was Rico Lewis. Nathan Ake. Kushanov. Oh. Nuri, I think, is flagged for offside, but it's Tijani Reindeers with a shot across goal here. But that was never going in. But that was an impactful sub though. He just came on like a few minutes ago and he's already had a shot. So Manchester's... Oh, but that won't count as a shot on target. So Man United have had 5 shots on target to Man City's 0 shots on target in this second half. Matthias Cunha on the ball. Let's try to hold... Still in possession. Fantastic play by Cunha there. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, they're doing that thing. Oh, okay. They're doing that time wasting thing down at the corner flag. But City in possession now. It's going to be a free kick. Bruno Fernandes says push back the ball to what he deems to be the proper position for the free kick to be taken. The referee's whistled here again. I think it's going to be a free kick for City. Yes, it is. We are now less than 5 minutes of regulation time away for United to secure all 3 points here at Old Trafford. But this is football, anything can happen. Ball still with Man City at the edge of United's penalty box. Dallos had one hell of a second half. It is Rico Lewis who scuffs his shot over the bar. Seems to have injured his foot in the process. He's limping a bit. Just readjusting the clock there. I think there was a bit of a internet connectivity issue which led to the clock being slow by a few seconds. That is now remedied. It's a battle for possession. Possession now with United. Patrick Dorguuuuu dispossessed by City. It's supposed to be it's going to be a United throw-in to be taken by Matthias Cunha. 88 minutes, lesser than 2 minutes left in regulation time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be, and it's still Manchester United 2, Manchester City 0 here at Old Trafford. Luke Shaw, Matthias Cunha. Bruno Fernandes is free on the left, but unfortunately his pass doesn't find anybody in the box, goes straight to Donnarumma. City now breaking away via the left hand side. It has been looped in. City still in possession in United's penalty box. It's a clearance by Harry Maguire, but it's still in possession with City in United's penalty box. It's a clearance. Patrick Dorguuu's fighting for possession has been brought down, but the play still goes on because Bruno Fernandes has put the ball to Amad Diallo. It's still Diallo. Oh my God, it's come off the post. Oh, so close by Amad Diallo. It would have been 3 but for the post. Donnarumma has let in 2 goals and the post has saved 2 shots on goal. It's a scrap in United's penalty box. Cleared away. Patrick Dorguuuuu. Unfortunately, he's the only one there. He's got to slow the game down till the others catch up. Bruno Fernandes tries to find Amad Diallo, is brought down in the process, but play still goes on as United still are in possession. We are now at 90 minutes. No news yet on extra time. It is going to be 5 minutes of extra time here at Old Trafford, ladies and gentlemen. I think the last time I was this happy was on my wedding day. This is a convincing win. Phenomenal. We are going to have a defensive change here. Luke Shaw is being brought off for Aiden Heaven. It's going to be a midfield change as well. Mason Mount is getting ready to come on for Bruno Fernandes. So City have used 5 of their substitutions. I think that would be all of their substitutions, while United have used 4. With 4 minutes left to spare here at Old Trafford. The ball's in possession with United. Amad Diallo. Is Matthias Cunha offside? He finds Mason Mount, who puts it in 3-0. What an impactful substitution. It's been mere seconds since he's been on and he's already put in United's 3rd goal. Fantastic. Manchester United 3, Man City 0. Michael Carrick is going to be a happy man tonight. Oh my goodness. Absolute madness scenes here at Old Trafford. Oh, but it seems that Mason Mount might be offside, but it's Matthias Cunha who was onside during when receiving the pass, so I think the goal will stand. And Mount was onside when for Cunha's pass to him. Fantastic for Matthias Cunha to pull off a that's Casemiro jumping onto Carrick, celebrating Mason Mount's goal here. Whew. Haaland sits in the stands forlorn. So the VAR is still checking the goal. I might have celebrated yet again for nothing. If only you could look at Pep now. Man looks worried. I can see why they are pushing for the mug where he deal though. Oh. Ah, no, the goal doesn't stand. We are back at 2-0 with less than a minute of added time. But of course, I think stoppage will be taken into account. Stoppage to check the goal will be taken into account. Ball's back with Donnarumma. This has really been an exciting game. My heart is like beating out of my chest. Man City in possession. Coming in on the left. Looped in, looking for Semenyo. But the ball's cleared. Nope. Fell down to Rico Lewis, who's on the right, on the edge of the penalty box. It's a scrap for possession in United's penalty box. What a block from Aiden Heaven there. These boys really come through the ranks for United. If there's one of the biggest positives of Amorim's time here at Manchester United was to give Aiden Heaven a lot of minutes in game time here. A corner taken by Man City. Clearance by United. Matthias Cunha unable to keep the ball in. Is going to go out for a Man City throw-in. Just eagerly waiting for the referee to blow the final whistle here. He's about to put the whistle in his mouth. Oh no, wait, it's still going on. I think this might be the last attack of the game. It's going to belong to Man City. Will they pull one back in these dying embers of the game? They're still going. It's cleared by United. The referee is still not blown the whistle yet. Patrick Dorguuuuu now on the right for Manchester United. Oh, but that would be offside even if... Yeah, that would have been offside anyway. But the game's still going on. Donnarumma plays it out from the back. Man City in possession. Come on, blow the whistle. It's a throw-in to Man City. Oh, nope, it's a throw-in to United. Oh, that's it. Yes! Whew. That was a wild ride, guys. The game ends Manchester United 2, Man City 0 here at Old Trafford. On the Manchester derby, Manchester United come out victorious. Manchester is red, at least until the next game week. 2 goals in this second half by Bryan, Mbuemo and Patrick Dorguuuuu, beating the Champions League winning Gianluigi Donnarumma. This is a fantastic result. All 3 points here. And most importantly, Michael Carrick begins his second stint as Manchester United's interim manager, preserving his unbeaten record from his first stint. And Manchester United finish the game at 4th in the league standings, subject to Liverpool's result against Burnley later today. I had doubts, I'm not gonna lie. I had doubts in the sense that I was considering when would be a good time for me to restart these live watch-alongs. I was hesitant coming into this on the back of all the uncertainties surrounding the club. Ruben Amorim's departure, Darren Fletcher's unsuccessful or Darren Fletcher's stint as interim, which left much to be desired. But Michael Carrick comes in and gets a fantastic result, giving me a great start to my rebranding of the show. I still can't believe this has happened. I'm just so happy. Oh my god. Yep, the banners go up. Manchester is red. This has been a fantastic watch. I am Satish Nagarajah signing off. Until the next time, this has been the 442 by